Come on, aren't you working? Wakey wakey. Oh, there we go. Right, that's up and working. Let's move this up a bit. Not that way. I'm going to go up. Like that. Tighten that up. Oh. Hey, Dons. Let me clean this off because it looks like crap. A little bit better. Yeah, last video at this house, the last live stream, because we move next weekend. So I'll do a video of the new place once we move. We pick up the keys Friday. So we might go in there after work Friday night and I might record, show you through the house while it's empty. And show you the new place. And then show you where the workshop will be outside the actual new shop room. So, yes, everything is actually muddled up here at the moment. If I'll tilt this down, you'll be able to see that, excuse all the bumping, it is literally all getting packed up. So I thought while I'm doing the last of it, because I'm still doing orders and stuff, while I'm doing the last of the packing tonight, and cleaning and stuff, I thought I'd do a live stream while I'm in here doing some work. So I don't think I'll have to rekey the new joint. Hopefully not. The only thing I'm going to replace is the latch on the front door, because I noticed that as soon as I looked at it. As soon as we walked in, we had a look at the house, as soon as we walked in the front door, my eye caught the latch, and it's actually a, geez, I look fat in the camera. I'm not really. I caught a glimpse of it, and the actual latch on the front door doesn't have a dead latch. So this is just like an old school latch, there's no dead latch on it. So that I'm going to replace because it's just not secure. But on the upside, if I have to break into the house, if I ever lock myself out, it'll be easier to slip the latch because there's no dead latch on it. But anyway, so yeah, my whole office is literally messed up at the moment. My desk, which is usually here, is now there. I had to pack up my 3D printers because I've got enough stock at the moment. I'm still doing sales off the website currently. I clean up my key machines, which I can do now because that I literally just finished and posted off $140 worth of keys. So that's going over here. But what I'm going to have to organise for the new place is like all the shelving and everything. Hope you make a Ruko. I wished. I got heaps of iconic deadbolts. I'll show. Big plastic tub down there. I've got the Euros. I've got like lever handles and everything in there. Some deadbolts and everything. But no, I just had to, just posted off an order. Actually been posting off quite a few orders lately, which is good. Some 3D printed stuff. And I just did a heap of, a big order of keys. which I've been getting great feedback saying that, you know, the quality is fantastic. They're very happy with the quality and the keys and stuff like that. As you would have seen that I shared the feedback email, which is actually quite nice to get an email like that, feedback. Got brass bloody everywhere. But yeah, the new workshop, which will actually be a shop, which is the studio out the back. It's like 4 or 3 of these rooms, offices put together. This room here, it's like 3 of these put together. A lot bigger. The only thing is I need to organise shelving for it, to store everything, have stuff on display, and everything for the business, as well as, you know, being able to make the products and have my YouTube setup area, which I probably won't actually just have a fixed setup for YouTube anymore, like my desk here. It'll just be different spots in the shop that I need. If I'm doing picking or something like that, I can show you this. I'll have like an area set up where I can just do picking on a workbench and stuff. So I can't actually wait, but yeah, so literally one more week until we move. Yeah, Costco does have some good shelves, but I don't know when I'm going to go down there next. That'll clean all the brass off there. I don't know when I'm going to Costco next, that's the thing. So, who knows? But yeah, I probably have like a table set up in the middle somewhere I can do picking and stuff. I've been wanting to get some videos recorded during the week and wanted to do some. But I couldn't because all my picking equipment and everything is all packed up. It is literally just packed away. So, yeah, just trying to get the last couple of things organised now and the boxes put away, ready to go. Another side for my gazebo. I'm kind of hoping that the setup of the workshop, the new workshop, will become like the business area. And I actually have customers, if they want keys cuts or that, actually come around, so they can actually come around to the workshop. I can do the key cutting. If they need car keys done, I can do them. Locks that they need repinned or anything like that. If they you know, it's all there ready to go. So the actual workshop will be set up. Speaking of repinning, I just got in. I was hoping it would arrive just before I did that rekey job in the house, but it arrived afterwards. Got a big ham radio shop. Alright, Dons. Hey, Alpha. Yes, we did have a big radio shop. I don't know if we still do. My lab pinning kit actually arrived, and I was hoping it would arrive just before I did the rekey for the customer, but it's only the small one. Trying to drop pins everywhere, but that was on sale. Locksmith's Toolbox had it on sale for $99, so I picked one up. I already got one repinning kit, but just to have another one. So I'm actually going to set up the workshop so I have my 3D printing area. I'll have a machine set up on one side, one corner, so that they're ready to go. I can just print stuff when I need it. Then also have my laser engraver set up next to them for little wood things and stuff like that. Then I'm going to have I was thinking about using this bench here, my desk that I normally use for the videos, set up as a repinning kit, repinning bench. So I've got my repinning kits and everything I need for repinning locks and stuff like that, all done, all ready to go. So I've got one area just designated for repinning, you know, like an area just designated for key cutting, and then one for storage of all the locks that I sell and stuff like that. So hopefully going to have a lot better setup than this tiny little office, since there's like 3 of these put together. So yeah, and I've just got some more keys in. Took me ages to get some, but I finally managed to get my hands on some quick sets. So I actually have quick set keys now. Got some back in stock. Just, I gotta go and stamp all these now. Somehow I'll try and stamp my logo onto them, so people know it's me. It's like my container of lube, box of lube and stuff. White lithium grease. This stuff is fantastic. I love this stuff. That's freaking awesome. Messy, but she works well. And of course, I've got these freaking everywhere. Every single box or kit, I've got like lubricant in there because I go through so much of it. Other thing I was thinking about putting in, there's actually two in it. One of the things I was actually thinking about adding into the business side of things is kind of like, in a way, lock restoration. So old padlocks and stuff that, like Pintel ones that people, you know, want to keep, I can restore them, re-key them to a new key, or if, you know, they don't have a key, I can actually make one for it, and stuff like that. So kind of have like a restorations part. Now, I'm not well known in Ballarat just yet. Hopefully, you know, it'll build up a little bit more as we go. You know, I've done a re-key the whole house, which you saw, you've got to come along with me. Did the site read and cut for a metal cabinet door for a customer, because he found it on the side of the road, no keys for it. So, but what freaked me out was it's the exact same bitting as the CL001 master key. The master key didn't work. They looked identical. Master key didn't work. One hand did work perfect, and I swear they were like the same key. But yeah, now I'll try and move this stuff out so I can get to the boxes, so I can remove. Why do I have to have such a small bloody workshop at the moment? Hopefully a bigger one soon. What else did I have to put away? No, but I'm not that well known just yet in Ballarat. Hopefully it grows more, because I can't keep working where I am. I'm over it. Yes, word of mouth is the best advertising. Just I need people to spread it around more. But I've just had 2 days off of work because I've been forced to take time off. It's my day job. That's blazes. Why is that Danish? I don't know why that's still in here. Oh, that's heavy. Let's get Bob out of the way. I've got more stuff I've got to post. I've got stuff here. Viking Sling Jim band. One of the glow nuts, the Night Magic ones that I make. One of the necklaces that I always wear. And one of the Reapers that I always carry. That's got to go off to America. That's one that I'm waiting for the address so I can send that off. So I've got to keep this stuff together so I know where it's going. I think that stuff's okay there at the moment. I don't bloody know. But yes, one more week and we move. So I literally just before I did the live stream, paid the last rent for this place. We already paid the rent, but then, you know, it's like we had to pay another $67 and I just paid that. Rental, that's all empty, yeah. Rental paid for the new place. So now I've just got, and everything else, so now I've just got to move. And then we got the guys, so because I have Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off of work, I get 3 days off. We got the guys coming around Monday to wash the carpets, because you actually have to get the carpets professionally washed, because you got to show a receipt for it when you move. What is that? Having a bigger house will make it so much easier. Damn straight. You've been to this house, Dons. You've seen how small it is. You're gonna have to come down to the new place. All my lockpicks, literally all my lockpicks and stuff, is all in my break into anything kit, as I call it. That's all locks in there. So yeah, we got literally to move everything out Saturday and Sunday. Then the guys are coming here to wash the carpets on the Monday. We're just going to do the last couple of bits of cleaning, dusting, to make the place look pretty. And then hand the keys in. And then we've got to unpack everything at the other house. So it'll probably take me another week. So not next weekend, but the weekend after. Hopefully I'll start in the workshop, trying to get that all set up, because I'm going to have to start. Hey LPG! Lockpicking scale. So yeah, hopefully not too long I'll have everything set up, because I can't afford to not keep the business running. That's the thing. I'm still sending out orders and I'm still taking orders at the moment, even though we're moving place. That's why my 3D printers are still set up. That's why all my key machines are still set up, all plugged in. I've got my key blanks sitting out and everything like that. Rather than having it all packed up in boxes, because I still need that stuff to continue to do products. My repin kits are still out, tools are still out for jobs and stuff like that. So it's all, yeah, last minute it's going to be just thrown into a box and taken and then thrown into the workshop. So I know where everything is, but I think I've got a couple of locks in here, Dons. In a plastic tub that will hopefully be going up on display at the new place. Like the Ashley security sets, these full on lever handles, I've got dead bolts, I've got some entrance sets, heaps of dead bolts, all different styles. To hold the door reinforcers, the stainless steel door reinforcers, got a couple of them still. So yeah, still it's products that, you know, will be up on shelves, up on display. I think that's everything that side, that stuff. I did have a big box with cam locks in it, but I don't know if I packed it up in another box or I can remember. But yeah, all my lights for the YouTubing, pre-tubing, shit, there goes stuff flying. I'm happy for, you know, people to spread the word around. And stuff like that. Even if you know, you all don't live in Ballarat or in Victoria. I'm short of some iconic passage lever sets. All good, Dons. Yeah, don't forget the thumbs up. Sorry, I'm trying. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of weight in this box of stuff. That's tools, I think, in that box there. Still can't get in. Silver. I need to empty these drawers. These drawers don't come out. So the worst thing is I've got to empty them so that it's easier to move this cabinet. Which I don't think I'll put in the workshop. There's drawers, chest of drawers. Rubbish. Stuff making products. I need some more filament. Some more colours. Green, white, purple, blue, silver. That's that red copper, silk, red, black. Black, that's ABS, which is different. The see-through sparkly's grey. Where's my gold? I'm missing gold silk. Shoot. That's the red copper. That's red. Black. Oh, there it is. Gold. So, checking the comments. Yeah, I've kind of labelled all my boxes as like random crap from Damp Office, workshop stuff, you know. One of the boxes with breakable stuff for the kitchen. Don't know how often I wrote on there. I'm like, kitchen, don't F and drop it. I don't know what those little wooden blocks for. I can't remember now. I bought them for something. But if I can't remember, I'm going to get rid of them because I don't need them. But just did a one ute load of stuff to the tip to get rid of some crap we don't need, and I think I'm going to have to do another one. I need another box. I'll grab another box and be back. another box to fill up with more crap. So what's everyone been working on? What's new? What's going on? What's... How do my fermented stuff go? Oh, the honey is still good. The salsa I was doing, that tasted freaking amazing, but I never recorded the video for it. I gotta get... Once I move into the new place, I'll get back into the cooking without. Although, who was it? I think it was Ash, Locknoo, when I was chatting with him. It was either him or when I was on actually video calling with Leon's Lockpad the other night, a couple of nights back. I was having a chat with him, catching up, and stuff like that, as you know, family does. We catch up, and he was saying, you know, like doing another channel with a lot of the tactical and EDC stuff that I do. You know, the products I make and stuff like that. So he said about doing another channel for it, but it's hard enough trying to work full time, pretty much run a business, do locksmith jobs that I can legally do. You know, and the family and everything like that. I don't know if I'll be able to have more than one channel going at once, or yeah, it is a lot of work. What are these inverters? That's an empty box. These are two inverters for my big battery pack, which is over there. But they can go in the box. I bought that digital cash box. I was actually just looking at their safes that they have in Audi. They got safes in there at the moment for like $150. But the override key is the tubular key, and I can just put an impression tool in there and open the bloody thing. So it's not really, worth it. That has got to hang up in the new workshop. My custom pick collection with 2 picks. One from Leon's Lockpad, is one of the first picks he ever made, and he sent me. And the other one was from his name's bloody escapes me now. I was friends with him on Facebook, I can't remember his bloody name. He did a lot of picking, then he kind of just disappeared because of work. Shit, I can't remember his bloody name. I try to buy everything on special. Yeah, I do if I've got the money. I actually just got to go. I actually got to buy now another. Jason, that's who made it. Can't remember his last name now. I had to buy myself another one of these. This is that LoRa. Long-range communication device, underground communication device that can't be tracked or traced or stuff. This one they sent me, I got it, I soldered the screen on, the screen lit up for a second and blew out. And I sent them videos of it, I sent them photos, I messaged them, I went back and forth for like 2 freaking weeks arguing with them. And they said it was working when I got it, when we sent it. I said, well, it's not bloody working now. It literally lit up, shut off and never lit back up again. I said, everything powers on, everything else works, it just does not bloody work. I said, and I can't use it because it logs out on me, blah, 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 blah. They gave me half my money back. I paid $60 for it, they gave me freaking $30 back. So I'm not going to go through that company again because they're shit. I said to him, I said, I'll just tell everyone, not to trust yous. So I found another one that's here in Australia. It's smaller than this one. Doesn't transmit the great. It goes to 2.8 k's rather than they reckon up to 100 k's. I call BS on it. But yeah, so I'm going to buy the other one. Carlson, that's it, Jason Carlson. So yeah, now I'm going to have to buy new ones of these, and then I can do the video on underground communications. Untraceable, untrackable, underground communications. For naughty people. That's for making resin stuff, so that's... That's the other thing that I was going to let you know. I've got that new product up and out now, so those rosary beads, the dark rosary, as I've called it, with the green glow-in-the-dark cross, stainless steel beads, the religious item that you can legally carry, is now available to purchase. One at a time, because I custom make each one, has a different cross. So that's the one that's available at the moment. I carry one of them, but I carry one in my bag. I do carry the Buddha beads, which I told you about before. So I carry these. But yeah, the dark rosaries, same thing as these, is now available. So right, here I want to put this stuff. Filaments can go in there. I was actually just showing a couple of people. I was teaching the girls to defend themselves. I was teaching the girls how you could use one of them to defend yourself. But as Dana found out from one of my slaps into the ham mitt. So to show them how it works with those beads, the rosary. I've done 3 types of martial arts, and we were taught to punch. We were trained to punch and stuff like that. And you can't punch. You can punch and stuff, but you've got heaps of little bones in your hands that you can break quite easily. Trust me, I've broken these 2 knuckles. I've broken this finger. I've broken the trapezium bone in my thumb here. I've broken these 2 knuckles over here. I'm going to have arthritis when I'm older. So, you know, punching, you can punch, don't get me wrong, but you got heaps of little bones in your hands that you can break. Slapping, on the other hand, though, open hands, you're less likely to break anything. You slap someone. Much more percussive, bigger area. You know, you can do a lot of friggin' damage or a lot of pain with a slap. That's why we were taught, you know, palm heels and slaps and stuff like that. If you're going to punch someone in the face, you're going to punch someone in the nose. Punch them in the nose is going to hurt your hand as well, because, you know, you got the skull there. But if you just slap someone and palm heel them in the nose, it's going to hurt them, but it's not going to hurt you as much. Pretty much a slap with those beads instead, the same, you know, amount of power and the same slap, stings like shit. So, a great self-defense weapon. But it's not, because as soon as you put self-defense on something, especially in Australia, it becomes illegal to carry. Can't carry a knife for self-defense, because as soon as you label it as self-defense, it becomes illegal. You legally can't carry knives or guns and stuff like that on you. Box cutters like this, you know, unless you've got a legitimate reason to be carrying one of these on you. But if you're out in a nightclub or something like that, or out in the town, you know, and you got one of these in your pockets, the cops pull you over or search you while why have you got one of these in your pocket? You're not meant to. And you can't really, sweet talk your way out of it. But the rosaries you can legally carry on you because it's a religious item. But you can still do damage with it. Baseball, just for playing. Yeah, but try walking into a club with a baseball bat down your pants, Dons. All the girls will be over you then. Alright, Bob can stay there. And I just gotta. It's kind of fun. I'm moving. I'm packing everything up. Organising stuff, and I just got a parcel in from Andrew, and a heap of friggin' locks in it. I always have a fishing rod in my car. Yeah, I used to have a little one in mine. One of those little telescopic ones. I always used to carry one of them in my car, but not anymore. I'll try and move this bench so I can get into my 3D printers. All mine are out in the shed. But last time we went down the beach, so I was going fishing. We took Dana's car. She got a little Nissan Micra, and it's that small I couldn't even fit my surf rod in the car. So I was a bit disappointed I couldn't run my surf rod. Move it around this way. That's it's fine having a golf club or something in the boot of your car, but how are you going to get to it? That's the other thing. How are you going to get to it? Technically speaking, you're not even allowed to carry a knife in your glove box because it's within reach. It should be locked in a toolbox in the trunk where you can't reach it. If you're going to be fully technical on stuff like that. That's what I mean. A religious item. Or the little pocket reapers. I carry one of them. Same pocket. Pocket reaper. Can't get in trouble for that. It's a toy. But point on it. Strike with it. But you can carry it. It's not illegal because it's a toy. Toy. Now I'll take these out. Feels weird packing everything up. It just feels really weird. If I get Dame in here, I could actually show you how to use a rosary for a slap. That's if she'd let me do it. Same tune every time. So let's heat that up so I can take that filament out, and I've got to heat up the other one. See if Blaze will let me do the slap. After that, would you be able to hold that for me? Let me slap you. We'll see if she lets me slap her. Last time I moved was 93. Jeez, that was before Blaze was born. I just need one. Yeah, So these are the ones, this is a prototype that I made that I wasn't happy with, but I decided to carry it anyway. So I was testing out a binding technique, but this is way too long, so I've actually made it stronger, but a lot smaller than this binding. So I decided to, carry this one myself. Still works, still exactly the same. Oh, you can see that. Don's is on. Don's was saying last time you moved.
They're sleeping.
Yeah. Don's was saying last time you moved was back in '93.
Yeah, I can't wait to own a house. Alright, let's get this down over with quickly.
Wait up. I would take filament out. So you're actually going to let me slap you on camera. Let's see.
How are we going to move the fish?
In the tank. So you're going to let me slap your other hand. She's going to let me slap her on camera.
Hurry.
You got to say hi first.
I did say hi. Ish. Hello. Let's go. Come on, I've got shit to do.
So you're going to slap your normal hand and then with this?
Come on. Yes, just
No, put it sideways.
don't do it your normal hard. Fine, just hurry up.
Well, put your arm in the right position and relax your shoulder so I don't hurt your shoulder.
That is relaxing my shoulder.
No, you know what I mean. So that when I actually slap it, with a slap, it doesn't hurt you. That's a slap. That wasn't even full strength.
I don't care, just hurry up.
But imagine that.
Hurry up and be quiet, the kids are trying to
It's
sleep.
good. Imagine that, but using this for that purpose, but instead of actually slapping with your hands.
Let's go.
Yes.
Let's go.
Do you want to hit with this for real?
You can explain it after.
Just use the metal beads and do the whole same movement. Heads like fuck. Oh, and I'm gonna film again anyway. Thank you. There you go, got the slapper on camera. I do not promote violence of any kind, and you never hit a lady. Never, ever, ever hit a lady. Don't hurt him. You can't hurt me. But, yeah, as I was saying, a slap like that, you're not going to hurt yourself anywhere near as much. You're less likely to break something than you do with a punch. If you're like me, I've been trained to punch and stuff like that, and I've still broken knuckles. And broken fingers. So, a slap is much more percussive as well. You can disorientate something quite a lot with a slap. For example, if you get a slap like that, I relax my hands, so when I slap, you get much more of a bit more power out of it. But imagine if you got hit in the ear, bang, percussive. It's going to make the ears freaking ring as well. So it disorientates them as well as slap across the head. Much more movement. You go. It's a lot easier to throw a slap, especially if you're face to face. Instead of like trying to punch out in front, a slap can come up from the side. You can go sideways, you can go backhand. And yeah, less likely to break something. But doing the slap, same motion, same speed, but with this instead. Easy. When you carry it around your pocket, just pull it out, around your hand once. I normally put the cross in my hand, wrap the beads around, and then you got the shorter, the better. That little bit, that movement. I mean, I've slapped myself just gently with them like that, and that stings. So imagine getting hit by it. But totally legal to carry because it is a religious item. So you can carry it literally anywhere with you, and you can't get in trouble for it. And it's not designed as a self-defense weapon. But let us know in the comments what you actually think. Would you... You don't have to be religious. I mean, I carry Buddha beads. I'm not Buddhist, as you know. But, yeah, that's why... It's a product that's not available here in Australia. You can order similar ones from UK and America, but, you know, it's going to cost you a lot more money in the long run. These are made with stainless, 3 or 4 stainless steel beads. You know, it is Kevlar, braided Kevlar string, so it's super freaking strong. You're not going to break this. Stuff like that. You get a, you know, nice cross on there. All different types. They actually glow in the dark as well. But you know, it's just a religious item. You can throw it in your pocket. It's suitable for any occasion. Ladies, guys, whoever it will be. But keep it in your pocket. And if you ever get into that situation where you feel like something's going to go bad, which I've been in this situation before, you just have it in your pocket, put your hand through it in your pocket, pull it out, and whack. Really want to, I mean, you can use it like a whip because you can use the full length to hit, but you're more likely when you slap, going to hit yourself with it. That's why it's shorter, better, a bit more power, come straight in and across. I wear it in dodgy places. You don't have to wear it. I don't even think it would fit. Won't fit over my head. But you know, like, yeah, for self-defense, legal self-defense carry. She works. But yeah, I mean, in America, Europe, they got different laws to us. You know, Australia, we kind of miss out on a lot of that stuff. Oh, get in the hole. You know, like we can't use anything more than an equal amount of force. For example, if someone slaps you, you can't hit it with a baseball bat. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about doing other ones, but my big brother asked me, he goes, I love the concept. He goes, you know, it's a fantastic concept, and I really, really like it. But he doesn't want to be able to carry a cross on it. He goes, if I had a Viking Thor hammer on there, he goes, you know, like do like a Viking religious beads. He goes, then I'd bloody carry it. But alright, now I'm going to try and find a mould for Viking hammer, for Thor's hammer. Yeah, but again, trying to carry a 3-foot piece of wire on you takes up a long, big area. Hey James, that's why I like this, because it's compact, it's small, the footprint in your pocket isn't big at all. It is a very small footprint. Takes up what, the same amount, less room than your mask, I think. Throw it in your top pocket. You know, small footprint. you know, Don's things, I have way too much stuff in my pockets. I don't carry that much stuff. But, you know, for something that's totally religious, the Dark Rosary. And I know it's not locks related, but it's one of those tactical items. I've hit a lot of stuff with this. And I haven't broken the beads yet. I have slapped really hard stuff with this to test it. Hasn't broken or anything. I know they're not lock sport related. They're not stuff, but you know, for EDC, which is another thing I love. You know, and something that's for self-defense to carry. I mean, I got attacked, as you know, walking home from work one night. Got jumped by 10 guys, and I had nothing on me that I could use to defend myself. All I had was my hands, so that's what I had to use. Still break one guy's couple of guys' ribs and stuff like that. But something like that you can actually legally carry. Pretty much, I can get in trouble in a way for carrying a tactical pen. These are actually banned in a lot of places because they're a self-defense item. Glass breaker, but I carry this because I lose pens all the time and people steal my pens at work all the time. The 4-in-1 pens and stuff like that. So I know for a fact that no one's going to steal this because it's that big and heavy and bulky that I can find it. So no one steals my pen after that. But yeah, I carry that on me all the time. Alright, that's those packed up. I don't want to break that as well. That's Facebook. Right, that's from my Ender 3. It's a glass print bed, but I don't want to go breaking it in transport. So I have to be extra careful with that. But anyway, what's new? What's everyone been working on? What's going on? And I'll tell you what, it takes quite a while to make each one of these. Count out all the beads, put them all on, make sure your measurements are all right, and even, make sure, you know, right length, yeah. So pinch your stuff. Yes. People steal your stuff and stab them. Right. Someone said to me, put your pens on one of those cigarette lighter keyback things. I'm like, no, that's just stupid. I think that's right. Them I'm going to pick up, take as they are in the back of the ute. That's just rubbish. I'm actually thinking about doing some with like lava stones, lava beads. Similar things, rosary beads or prayer beads with the lava beads, just because they look cool as shit, and stuff like that. So, you know, that's one idea about it. But yeah, I just want to try and bring some of the stuff that's really big in America, popular in America, that we don't really get here. So I'm trying to make products and stuff like that. Like the glow-in-the-dark donuts, they sell like hotcakes in America. I know a couple of producers of them over in the States, and they sell flat out. They run out of stock as soon as they have a drop. So, you know, stuff like that I'm trying to bring to the Australian market as well. That's, you know, I just gave one to a family member. We have power outages here, quite a big one all around, and he's like, shit, don't have any torches or anything. He's like, oh, the glow nut. So he ran out to his car, turned the headlights on, stuck the glow nut up against the headlight for a second, turned the car lights off, run back inside, and you can see everything go around what he's doing. And he goes, and it lasted for ages. He's like, it's freaking fantastic. Like, he goes, it lights up enough you can see what's going on around you. He goes, and it lasts a long time. I said, yeah. I said, that's why I make them. I carry one on my bag. My necklace is the Viking necklace. the Norse necklace for escaping zip-tie handcuffs, with the reflective side on the back. Those, same thing, they glow. So you can see where someone is in the dark, or hang it up or something like that to show you location or signal with the reflective surface on the back. Stuff like that. We don't get it here in Australia. Massive overseas. We don't get it here. Unless you want to pay a bloody fortune to get it across. So that's why, I'm making the same products, but bringing it here for the States. So, where's my coffee, James? I didn't start you off in the amateur radio. You did that yourself. That's why I'm working on, other forms of underground communications. So once the other ones arrive, once the other one I order it, which I'm not going to until I move to the new place, then I'll be able to teach us about LoRa communication devices, how to set them up so you can actually have like what's called a mesh network. So you and people around you can all connect on the same one, and see where people's locations are, or talk like text messages through them, which is untraceable and untrackable. So yeah, they're kind of off-grid communications that run off like a cell phone, kind of like a cell phone network, but smaller and untraceable. So some really interesting shit. Yeah, I'm not going for my amateur radio license just yet, because I've got too much other stuff. I still listen to it. I actually just got in a tactical antenna for mine. I've got to grab my bag. I've got some stuff to throw in my bag. I'm going to get it. Here it is, my EDC bag, which, as I was saying, always has a donut on it. I've actually used it at work when the power went out. Here is my new tactical antenna for my Baofeng UV10R, which I'm thinking about painting. I like the yellow, but yeah, I'm thinking about painting it. So I can literally put it on there. Put that on there, got the antenna here, but if need be, if I need to get more distance, she pops out. So I got the big one. Channel mode. I haven't listened to it in a little while though. Been way too busy. But yeah, I kind of like these antennas because you can fold them down. They're a little bit easier to move around than the whip antenna that I've got. But yeah, she's always in my EDC bag. Don's just wants his radio so he can talk to the aliens. We all know that. Because he's one of those people. Conspiracy nuts. Everyone's out to get him. Or is that someone else? Alright, that can go back in there. That can go there. That can go back in my bag. That's where it sits. That bag goes with me everywhere. Tin Hat people. Flat Earthers. Actually, speaking of Flat Earthers, I literally just saw the other day on my Facebook memories. They come up with on this day, and as it does, and one of the posts where I actually was on I got tagged, a mate of mine tagged me, and we follow NASA on Facebook, and you get the flat Earth conspiracy nuts on there. So one of the guys, he got really aggressive and started threatening me and stuff like that. So I took his profile picture, which was him leaning up like this on a car, up on a truck, like you kind of thing. He's leaning like this with his arm on it. So I took his profile picture, I screenshotted it, then I photoshopped him out, and I put him on an Earth around here, and I put, like, check out my Earth sexy curves. What's another one? I put a tinfoil bread hat on him and stuff like that. I put first flat earther to realise the Earth was round, and it all made sense. And he went freaking nuts. He tried to bloody. He's like, I'll shoot you and stuff like that. I'm like, called you, I don't exist because I live in Australia, and anyone that says they live in Australia works for NASA. So you can't believe me. I said, is it night time where you are? And he goes, yeah. I said, go and take a photo right now. He goes, fine. Takes a photo outside. I'm like, take a photo of me outside. Sunlight. Funny that. So there's not a guy up there turning the bloody light switch on and off. But yeah. We're going to move to a new place next weekend. That's why I'm doing the last of the packing now. Next Saturday we move in. Is the official day we move in. So, yeah, that's why I'm doing the last of this. But, yeah, I just love messing with flat earthers at one stage. Kind of got a kick out of it. It's boring now. Bit over conspiracy nuts and lizard people and shit like that. I mean, with what's going on with Russia and Ukraine at the moment, that's scary enough. Which I can't work out why Russia wanted to take over the Chernobyl reactor, because reactor 4 melted down years ago, as we all know. The other 3 have been shut down and is decommissioned or ready to be decommissioned. Waiting so they can decommission it and stuff. So why does Russia want to take it over? Why do they take it over? I was wondering if they're after any of the nuclear stuff for naughty reasons. But yeah, we've been watching it. A lot of people, I put up on Twitter and on Instagram the other day, went and got some fuel because the prices are going up. And it's $1.68. $1.68? $1.78. So the $1.68, $1.78 a litre at the moment. Stop watching the TV. Yeah, I don't watch normal TV. But I got Netflix for that. But yeah, the fuel's gone ridiculous. Like for 20 litres of fuel, which was just enough to top off the ute, it went to over $40. And I'm just like, you kidding me? And Bullock House is going to go up to like $2 a litre. That makes sense, James. Like, it's just ridiculous, and they reckon it's going to go over $2 a litre. I'm like, screw that shit. I don't want to go bloody paying $2 a litre just to fill up. It already cost me like $80 to fill up my car now. It cost Dana $20 to fill hers up. Like, her tank's tiny. Maximum cost her is like $30, which it cost me like $80 to fill mine. So, joys of having a little Nissan Micra and me having a Holden Rodeo. Big ass ute versus little jelly bean sized car. Diesel here is $1.90 a litre. Yep. I'm just talking like petrol. People are like, we're paying $3 or something a gallon. I'm like, shit, what's a gallon? Like an American, I'm trying to work it out. And someone said, now I've got to try and convert Australian to American. I said, yeah. Same thing I do when you just say like, oh, it's only this much. I'm like, wait, convert it. Shit. It's like, oh, it's a great price. You can pick it up for like $60 plus $20 postage. And I'm like, convert it to Australian. I'm like, yeah, it's not worth over $100 and something. It's about 4 litres, I think. So it's still cheaper in America. That's emptied, they're emptied, that's emptied, boxes there, that stuff's going to be picked up and moved. Tattoo equipment's fine. I kind of want to keep equipment out that I need out without putting it all the way in boxes. Do I need tools out still? Dremel. Put them in the tools. I'll just stay. Actually, there's my charger for my phone. I was just like, what's that? That's it's my dual battery charger. They can go in the box though. We go by the gallon here. Here's the go. I'm gas went crazy. Jeez. Yeah, I wish. I mean, we all need petrol to bloody live. We all need, well, in a way, you know, we all have to travel. Don says, get a push bike. I've got one. But it's just getting ridiculous. I mean, like, you know, what about people that rely on generators for power, plus fuel because they live out of town? You know, I actually just saw one of the petrol bowsers when I was filling up. It had a sticker on it because it was out of use. Like, they couldn't use the pump on this side. They could use the other side. They couldn't use this side for some reason. And the pump was written on there. It was $700 and something worth of fuel. I was just like, who spends that much on fuel? I know some people that, you know, like, oh, I've got a diesel car, it costs me like $140 to fill the car. I'm like, yeah, but how long's that last you? As well. But most people can't afford that much, I can tell you that now. I can tell you that now, not a lot of people can afford that much to spend just on fuel. Itty bitty lazy engraver. I love this thing. I've still got to do a thing for a resident at work with that. But yeah, hopefully I'm pushing my ass still. Working my ass off and pushing my ass. Pushing it and working my ass off to get the business up to the point where I can actually leave work because I can't keep doing it. Hawaii uses a lot of diesel generators, yeah. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Like, and everyone's saying, you know, like the price is going to go up. Now that Russia's invading Ukraine more and more, and it's all over. I'm sick of saying it's all over. Well, I mean, it's, you know, it's not right and it shouldn't have freaking happened, but it's all over. You can't get away from it now. It's all on Instagram. It's all on Facebook. It's all over Twitter. It's all over YouTube. I go to those places to escape shit, and it's all fucking over it. Like, seriously, people go onto those things to escape, not to get dragged down a rabbit hole of more and more stuff. I think that's nearly all of it. That stuff can just go in the car like that. That stuff's all packed. Yeah, news is bad lately. It's been like that on a lot of things. It's just, yeah. One of the ladies at work, she's like, do you think it's going to be World War III? I turned around and said, people got to learn. Never trust anyone called Vladimir. I said, just the name Vladimir. I said, they're either a vampire or they're evil. Haven't you watched movies? Quite literally, in the movies, Vladimir is always a vampire. But I mean, you know, residents of work, they're all elderly people and they're all, you know, like, that's all they hear on the news, that's all they watch, and they start panicking and worrying about it and stuff like that because they've got nothing else to think about or fixate on. So yeah, trying to get them to laugh for a few seconds, you know, by saying, never trust anyone called Vladimir. It's because all they want to do is suck your blood. Because they're vampires. You know, they have a good laugh about it. So, batteries. I'm just trying to put some pieces in the fucking box now. But been working on, what's this? Something looks interesting. Been working on detecting phones and Bluetooth only devices using cheap microcontrollers. Interesting. I'm with you on Twitter. Send me some details about it on Twitter, mate. And James, I'm always interested in shit like that. Hacking stuff and, you know, underground communications. Because I was saying to someone, like, someone's getting really worried, like, oh, you know, will Australia getting attacked? I'm like, no. I said, more than like, I said, the only thing you really have to worry about these days, because it seems to be happening more and more and more, is cyber attacks. I said, you know, if someone was to cyber attack power grids, because everything these days is online, everything is controlled by computers. Money, banking, power, water, you know, everything is literally controlled by computers and stuff like that. I said, the only thing you really have to worry about these days is cyber attacks. Because if someone decides, some foreign country decides they've had enough, decide to cyber attack and shut down the power companies, I said, we lose power everywhere. I said, but you lose power, I said, you also lose internet banking, all the electronic banking. No one really these days, I don't know, a hell of a lot of people these days actually carry cash on them. It's all card. I myself, I don't really carry cash. I'm going to start carrying a bit more of it, just because, you know, the way things are going. But we don't carry cash. All of this is card, and if the power goes down, we lose all the ability to be able to buy stuff. So, yeah, do a video on it, James. You know, so that's what I was saying to him, you know, that's the only thing you have to really worry about these days is a cyber attack. I mean, wasn't it China, I think, just got caught trying to, I remember reading it somewhere. They got caught hacking the communications over in America, something like that, the communication systems or some shit. China just got caught trying to do that. Like, that's the shit you got to worry about. I mean, I'm guilty of it. I put too much trust in technology, smart lights, you know, YouTube, website, the business. 3D printing, you know, stuff like that. I put a lot of trust in technology and hope that, you know, it steers me right. But, you know, you lose that ability, everything shuts down. So I'm trying to, if it looks like I'm still in it, I'm trying to read the comments when they pop up here, but cool. Honestly, James, do some videos and stuff on stuff like that. That is really bloody interesting. I don't have a generator. I was looking at getting one, but at the moment I've got my big battery pack that I use to power all my key machines. So if the power goes out, at least I can cut keys. At least the power goes out, at least I've got keys I can cut. But yeah, everything else just goes. So, I mean, that's the other thing. That's why I was looking at other forms of communications. Because, I mean, for example, if the power goes down, a lot of phones these days, our landline here, which we don't use, is all run through the internet. So if the power goes out, the internet goes down, landline goes down. You know, like, we don't have any way of communicating now. That's why I've got other forms of communication. Yeah, we've got mobile phones and everything, but if you don't have cell signal or something like that, you know, so I was saying in an emergency, life or death, I got the CB radios. I can communicate using the de-author that I carry everywhere. Hopefully soon I'll have the mesh network all set up so that I can actually have communications with other people that use these. You know, privacy of communication. It's all about, you know, having backups on backups on backups, being prepared for shit, without being a crazy person going, the people are going to attack, like some people are. I need EMP protection though. Yeah, EMP is actually a big thing. I don't really carry anything that can protect from EMPs, like Faraday cage. I do have Faraday bag. I've carried one of these for a while. Actually, I think I did a talk about these, and then I think it was either Chris Capoon or someone else did a video on them. That was after I bought one. I carry a little Faraday bag which blocks cell phone signals. So if you don't want to be traced or tracked, or if you're near an airport, throw your phone in this when you're near the airport, or you get out from an airplane in the airport. Wait till you travel a fair way away from the airport to turn your phone on. Keep your phone in one of these. Because of something called the man-in-the-middle attack, which still exists to this day, and they still do it. They have a cell phone tower set up at the airport, which the government of the area where you're going in controls. Your phone, as soon as you get off the airplane, you turn it off airplane mode, your phone tries to connect to the nearest cell phone tower, which will happen to be the one that is at the actual airport. Then that is like, you know, sends a signal to the main tower, but it thinks, your phone thinks the little one set up there is the main tower, but it's not. It's actually just piggybacking across. Then what the government actually does is they can download everything off your phone. They can download a virus onto your phone to be able to track your phone, listen to calls and stuff like that. I'm not making this shit up. This is actually a legitimate truth. It is actually done. It actually exists. It's called a man-in-the-middle attack. They are set up at a hell of a lot of airports. I think it was a Russian spy got caught by one of them, and stuff like that. So there's a series on Netflix that was about spycraft and spy tools and stuff like that. It's actually really, really bloody interesting. They had like ex CIA, you know, head honchos talking about some of the old school methods and assassinations and stuff like that. And one of them was saying about the man-in-the-middle attack that it's used today. So yeah. Yeah, James, honestly, show us that interesting shit. All that stuff, you know. But, yeah, that's why I carry one of them. Plus, if I don't want anyone to find me, I can stick my phone in there and it just cuts out all signal. Car keys, another one. All the new car keys that are all remote start computerization. We've all seen the videos that people put around, people going up to houses. Technology, have a device, they sniff out your car key, you go over to your car, start your car, think with it, the machine that they use that sniffs your car key, your car thinks it's that, they can drive off with your car. But you put your keys in one of them bags overnight, no one's going to be able to sniff it. It blocks out the signal, so no one can remotely start your car by using piggybacking off it and stuff like that. So it always pays to have stuff like that, and that's what I teach people and train people about. How to be smart and how to be safe. It's not just breaking in these days. We just had a family member's car got broken into. They didn't take anything. They just broke in. Searched through it, threw stuff everywhere, but didn't take anything. But it just shows you. Come on, get on there. Get on there, I said. But yeah, so another week we move next Saturday. When we pick up the keys on Friday, either we go around there when we pick up the keys that morning, and we'll have a look at the new place, or that night. Either way, I'll do a video showing you just walk through the house while it's empty, and show you the workshop out the back when it's empty, and what that's going to be set up for and stuff. But I'm going to wrap this one up because I got some stuff left to do. I got to go and clean up from dinner, finish packing a few bits and pieces up in the kitchen area. But yeah, anyway, James, I really want to see this stuff that you're working on. The man in the middle would take usually. Yeah. I mean, government, if they want to get into your phone, they want to trace you, want to do anything, they're going to do it. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this one up so yeah, I can get a few bits and pieces done. But once I move into the new place, I'm going to do that draw for Bronx Lock Picker 60, that giveaway. I just haven't had a chance with everything's been going on lately. I was going to do it at Christmas time, but it was quite upsetting for him around Christmas time, losing Christina. So yeah, as soon as we move to the new place, I'll get that set up and run and done, so I can do the giveaway for that. Some new products will be coming out. The Fairbanks keys. I think some of them called snake keys, some of them called rake keys. I'll make up a name for them. Sets of keys that you can actually use to rake and jiggle open locks. You've seen, the only one I had laying around literally to get into was a deadbolt, and you saw me just and open the lock. There's going to be some new products like that, which I'll do a video on. I'll talk about them, I'll demonstrate them, and then I'll add them up onto the website and stuff like that. So the website's still in the process of being revamped, so the new one will be, I don't know when that'll be coming out. I'll have to go talk to Daryl, along with the online courses, and hopefully we'll have all the presentations and stuff done excuse me, the presentations and stuff done for public talks and presentations and stuff like that. That can be done, that I'll be doing and stuff like that, either live webcam presentations or in person. Talking about all this interesting stuff that we normally discuss, and teaching people and stuff like that. The online courses, and hopefully later on the in-person courses, now that COVID restrictions are dying off, which is good. So yeah, in-person training and courses and stuff like that. So yeah, lots of cool shit coming up. So stay tuned. Remember, keep it bloody legal. Don't forget to hashtag it. Butcher's Block, you're just missing out. I'm just wrapping up. But I got to talk to you soon anyway, mate. What else was I going to say? But yeah, if you haven't already, go check out the website. Lots of cool shit up on there. It's showing you the dark rosaries. I'll do another video on that once we move. Talking about it in more detail and slap method with it and stuff like that. How to use it for self-defense without hurting Blazer's shoulder. It wasn't even a full slap I gave that mitts, but yeah, when I actually do the proper slap, the full slap, last time I did it, she went freaking helmet flying backwards. She hurt her shoulder. She wasn't expecting it, kind of thing. She's like, oh shit. I'm like, yeah. So I'll teach you how to do the proper slap and everything with it. But anyway, till next time. Cheers, guys. Clean this up. We'll show you the new place. Move next Saturday. We'll set up the workshop and hopefully get some more business going. And don't forget to share it around. Really do appreciate it. And till next time. Cheers, guys.